everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to teach you guys how to play the game as a beginner. Now every one of you might have watched the tutorial, but not all of us pays attention to those things, and I will also be giving a little bit more detail than that you saw in the tutorial. So make sure to watch this video till the end if this is the first time you are playing the game, because at the end of this video I assure you, you will have a very clear idea of what you are supposed to do and what this game is all about. Like I said, this is going to be a beginner special video, so if you are playing the game for like even 2 months, you won't need any of this. Since the game was launched 2 days back, I just wanted to make this video so that a lot of people who like me might be confused right now, because when I first downloaded the game, me and my friends were going through the jungle. We had no idea there was a map which can tell you where the enemies are. We had no idea what we were supposed to do. Whenever we see an enemy, we all gang up, come on, let's attack this guy, there is one guy in my screen, so we just run there and attack. So a lot of people might be doing that right now, which is why I make this video. So it's a very beginner special video, so if you have been playing the game for quite some time, you don't need this, but if you still wish to watch, go ahead. And yeah, okay, so this video is going to be divided into 3 parts. First, I'll be talking about the map and what you can expect from it. I'll give you an idea of how it works. Then we'll talk about the roles, because they are directly associated with the map, and then we'll talk about equipments and minions. So these are all the topics that I'll be covering in this video. So yeah, let's get right into it. Behind me is the map of Honor of Kings, and now let me tell you guys how to approach this map. So we have 3 lanes and 9 towers defending the core. You all already know that. This game is all about towers. You have to destroy towers and ultimately destroy the enemy crystal, and that is how you win. Now kills are important, but kills are not as important as getting towers or getting the core, because no matter how many kills you have, if your team loses the crystal, you have lost the match. Okay, so there are 3 lanes. It doesn't matter which lane you break through and get the crystal, but there are other factors we'll be talking about later in this video, which will tell you that it's not wise to just focus on one lane and get the victory, because the game does not work like that. Okay, so this is the map. 3 lanes. The middle lane, as you can see, mages are played in this lane, so any hero who is in the mage category can be played here. Enemy will also be playing their mage in this lane. You might be seeing some random heroes right now, but since you are at the start of the game and a lot of players are new to the game, they might mistake and come to the middle lane with a marksman or something, but generally the mid lane is for mages. Okay, and if you are a mage, you have to go to the middle lane. The top lane, this is the clash lane. This is also known as the top lane, by the way, and this lane is the 1v1 lane. Here fighters and tanks will be fighting 1v1, and they will try to best the other and break their towers. Okay, so this is the clash lane, and here warriors and tanks have to fight. All the way at the bottom is the farm lane, and the name, as the name suggests, the minions in this lane give you more gold, and in this lane marksmen are going to be primarily picked. If not 100%, 99% marksmen will be playing this lane, and here both the teams marksmen will be farming and trying to get more gold and trying to harass the enemy marksmen, and all sorts of shenanigans will be happening in this lane. So far we have talked about which lane is for the mage, which lane is for the fighter, the warrior, and which lane is for the marksman. But you might have noticed that there are other 2 roles left, and these 2 roles are the complicated ones. Let's get right into it. So 3 lanes, 3 roles, but the other 2 roles don't have a particular lane. That is going to be the jungle. So a jungler is going to be farming all the creatures that are in the jungle, and ultimately they will try to outfarm the enemies. So usually a jungler will have the most gold in their team, because they will be having all these minions, all these jungle creatures to farm from, and whenever they go to a lane, they'll also be farming the lane gold with you, so they'll also be sharing, which means that they'll automatically be having more gold, and they'll be the strongest person in the team until 15 minutes. Okay, so a jungler's role and is very complicated because they don't have a specific lane for them, but rather they have to go and attack a lane which needs support. So let us just say the mid lane, the enemy in the middle lane is playing so aggressively and your mid laner is struggling to keep up. They are dying 2-3 times and they are like going back into the tower. That is when the jungler comes in. He will attack the enemy mid laner and force them to go back, thereby helping our mid laner to hold their position. So I just gave the mid lane as an example. A jungler can also attack the bottom lane or the top lane. Doesn't matter, wherever help is needed or wherever a play can be set up. By a play I mean a fight can be taken and a tower can be destroyed. There the jungler will go. So a jungler is not bound to one lane, but they can roam all over the map. Okay, now there is another role that is very similar to that. That is the roamer. So roamers are also similar to jungler, but they have one less job, and that is they don't have a jungle. They don't have anything. So fighters have the top lane, mages have the mid lane, marksmen have the bottom lane, a jungler has the jungle, but the roamer, as the name suggests, they are only going to roam. They don't have anything at all. They are not supposed to farm gold. They will have the least gold in their team, but what that allows is the rest of the team will have more gold. So if the roamer is not getting enough gold, it means that the others in the team will have a lot more gold, right? So the job of the roamer, as it says there clearly, its support and tanks are going to be the roamers. They will be stunning the enemies, they will be pushing the enemies, they will be saving our teammates with healing, crowd control immunity and stuff like that. But what the roamer should do is similar to the jungler. They have to support the party which is on the back foot. So let us just say the marksman lane, both the marksmen are fighting and the enemy marksman is just dominating. A roamer should be there. If let's say the top lane, the clash lane is getting dominated, the roamer should go there and help the clash laner. So a roamer, as the name suggests, isn't supposed to stay in one lane. Usually people do the mistake of taking the roamer and going and standing in the farm lane, which is the number one mistake that you should avoid. And yeah, so as a roamer, you are supposed to roam around the map and provide help for your teammates. Okay, now let us talk about the minions. Pay attention, this is a thing that a lot of beginners don't know. Yes, the in-game tutorial tells you that if you let a minion go into a tower and then attack the tower, the minion will tank for you. But that is not all. Minions are going to be your primary source of gold. I repeat, primary. So if you have gold, you buy equipment. If you have equipment, you will be stronger. If you are stronger, you will kill the enemies, and if you kill the enemies, you will win the match. Right? That is how important minions are. So minions spawn every 25 seconds from your altar and the enemy altar. Both of them spawn at the same time and they will come and clash in the middle. Okay, so every 25 seconds minions will spawn and come and clash in the middle, which means that if you want to support your friend, let us say you are the mid laner, okay, you are standing in the middle lane, 3 minions come, you clear them, okay, and then you are waiting for the next wave to come. So how long do you have to wait? 25 seconds. Okay, after 25 seconds another 3 minions will come. Let us say your friend who is in the bottom lane is saying, bro, help me, bro, I need backup, the enemy is so aggressive, right? Help me, I need backup, the enemy is so aggressive. And then you say, okay, I will come and help you, and you rush to the bottom lane. You walk all the way to the bottom lane. How long do you think it will take to walk from the middle lane to the bottom lane? Around 10 seconds. Let's just say approximately 10 seconds. And you help that friend by attacking the enemy. How long do you think a average fight will last? Let's just say 10 seconds. Okay, so 10 seconds, either you kill them or you die, or the enemy retreats or you retreat. So you walk for 10 seconds, reach the lane, help your teammate by fighting for 10 seconds. How much time is left for the next minion wave to come? 20 seconds gone. 5 more seconds, another minion wave will come and meet in the middle lane. So minions are a source of gold and you have to get the minions, right? So what you should do? You have to walk all the way back to the middle lane to secure your gold, because if you don't go there, someone else will steal it. Your own teammate will steal the gold, or your minions will fight the enemy minions and both of them will die and you won't get any gold. So 25 seconds, keep that in mind, very important. You have a window of 25 seconds in which you can help a friend. After that you have to come back to your lane. You can't say, okay bro, I'll stay with you for 5 minutes, let's stay together, I will protect you. No, you are a mage and a mage is supposed to get gold from killing the minions in the middle lane. If you stay in your friend's lane, what you are doing is not a favor, but you are putting him in an even worse situation. How is that so? You are helping him, you are standing with him, you are stunning the enemy, you are forcing them to go back. How is that not a good thing, you may ask? I'll tell you why. Because if two people clear one minion, the gold will be shared for both of them, which means that the gold your friend was supposed to get, he is not getting it. He is only getting half, you are stealing half, and what you are doing is you are also missing out all the minions that are in your lane. So this is why in MOBA there are 3 lanes, and if you go from one lane to another, you have 25 seconds before which you should come back and clear your wave. Okay, I hope you understood that, because this is something that I didn't know for at least 1 year of playing the game. I go to the bottom lane, I go to the top lane, I stay with my friends, we fight together, we win the fight, but we lose the match. How? What is happening? Why are the enemies so strong? Because the enemy mid laner knows better than you. He will go back to their lane every single time, farm the gold, and ultimately after like 2-3 minutes they will have more gold than you, they'll have better equipment than you, and they will kill you easily. Okay, so this is why minions are very important. This is probably the most important thing a beginner can know. Okay, so yeah, with minions what you should do is buy equipment. I'm not going to go into all the equipments, it's a very vast thing. We'll cover it later after you played the game for 2 months, because you don't need to know all that. You can just click the equipments that pop up. So whenever you clear the wave, I'll show you. So as you can see the top right, we have that purple color round thing and red color round thing, right? Those are equipments. So you don't need to stress about what equipment I should buy, what build I should make, how to get the best build. Don't need to think about all that. Whenever you clear these waves, just use a few abilities and the waves will die. Look at that, how much gold we are getting, 73 gold per minion, and these cannon minions give you more gold than the others, so 88 here. So if you kill the minions and farm the gold, the equipments automatically pop up on the top right. So if you click them, you will buy it. You can see the light coming into us, right? So yeah, now we have more equipments and we will be dealing more damage, we will be having more health. So equipments are going to be the things that make you strong. So that is the importance of gold. If you have gold, you can buy more equipments. If you have more equipments, you will deal more damage, you will survive longer, you will run faster even, and you will be able to best your enemies. Okay, so that is the importance of gold and the importance of equipments. I'll end the video here. I'll make more guides like this. Let me know in the comments, please let me know in the comments what are the things you would like for me to explain about the game, because you will have a lot of doubts. No doubt is insignificant. Please let me know and I will make a video for you guys. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, make sure to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. I hope you all have a really great day and I'll see you guys in the next video.